Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this look using all affordable makeup. This was highly requested, so I wanted to show you guys that you can still create a flawless look on a budget. If you want to find out what products I used, please keep on watching. Alright, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and start off with a clean base. Yes, we have some redness going on there, and we're going to try not to mind that thing going on the side of my lip. There was a battle between a wax strip and I lost, and we don't want to get into that right now, so moving right along. For primer, I'm going to be using this Revlon Photo Ready Skin Lights Face Illuminator in the shade 300 Peach Light, and I find that it's a dupe for the Melanie Mills Gleam Body Radiance Moisturizer. I'm just going to go ahead and put it all over the skin to give us that nice radiant glow. And for foundation, my all-time favorite drugstore foundation is the L'Oreal True Match. I am in between the shades W4 and W5. Today I'm going to be using W5 and just kind of dab it in small amounts all over my skin, building up as necessary. I don't want to go in with too much right away. So as you can tell, I'm using the Beauty Blender here, but there are many other blender alternatives in like every single brand at this point. So I know Real Techniques has one for like $7 or $8, so I think that is definitely affordable. For concealer, another all-time favorite, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm going to be using the shade 20 and just going to go ahead and take that underneath the eyes to just brighten our face up a little bit and cover up any dark circles that we might have. I'm also going to take some on the bridge of my nose and my forehead, and I do apply some on my chin as well. We're just going to make sure to blend that out seamlessly so that we don't have any patchiness, which is going to be a little bit difficult for me at this point because that dryness on the side of my lip from the incident with the wax, of which we shall not speak of, is still kind of there and causing some trouble for me. So we're going to have to try to work around it, but I'm not sure how successful we'll be. Then I'll just go with whatever's left over and put it on the lids, and this is going to serve as an eyeshadow base. Now to set our concealer, I'm going to use the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder, which is an all-time favorite, and I'm just going to dip it into the Beauty Blender, actually dip the Beauty Blender into it, and then just pack that on underneath the eyes, and this is what we call baking. Warning, side effects might include giddiness, feeling yourself, and a whole lot of extra. Alright, so I'm going to use a Deluxe Angle Blush Brush. This one is from Crown, and I'll link it down below. And I'm going to use that to apply this matte bronzer from NYX. I believe this one is in the shade Medium. And we'll just go ahead and put this all over the outer sides of our face, which include our cheekbones, the forehead, and the jawline. And since it's now 2 a.m., a very much needed coffee break. I also want to create a little bit of shadows under my nose and on the sides of my nose as well. I don't contour too much per se, but I do want there to be a little yes, Mireya, get it. Alright, let's get back to it. So this brush, a friend of mine gave it to me from where I used to work, and I didn't know where it was from, but I actually just found it, so I will link it down below. It's perfect for contour. And I'll be using it with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour Palette. This one is in the shade Light, and I'm just going to take that darkest shade and focus it on the deeper hollows of my cheeks. So right underneath the cheekbones, I want to intensify that to give myself a stronger contour. I'm also going to try to contour my forehead because I got a big head and contouring makes things appear smaller. So I'm going to try to work on that. And also I'm putting some on the sides of my nose as well, just to define it a little bit more. I also even went back with that setting powder to kind of cut the contour and make it even more defined. And for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using this Colourpop eyebrow pencil. This pencil cost about $5, not even kidding, and I bought it on sale for Black Friday, so it was like $3. Amazing. And I actually found that it's really pigmented, so you don't have to go in with too much product. I will say, however, that it's a little bit more time consuming than my usual Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade technique. I have a video where I show you how I do my eyebrows regularly, but for this affordable tutorial, I wanted to show you guys that there are different alternatives. But for the most part, the technique is very similar. We're just outlining the bottom of the brow, the top 2/3 of it, and then filling in the tail and going with the spoolie to make sure that it's all blended out. Then I'm just going to use a flat brush to go in with the same concealer that we used underneath the eyes to clean up the brow. Okay, let me tell you about this e.l.f. brush. It's called the blush brush, but I never use it for that. I use it for wiping away the setting powder, but it is so soft and perfect. This thing costs $3 and I've had it for at least 3 years. Not a single hair has ever shed. Yay, moving on to the eye. So I'm going to go with this flat topped angled brush and I'm going to grab this Colourpop Cute AF palette. I love it and it's a little dirty, sorry. But I'm going to go in with this pale shade at the very top corner and I'm going to use it to just set the concealer that we have on our lids. This is going to help all our other shades come off true to color and blend seamlessly. So I actually just realized this palette is called Yes Please, not Cute AF, but come on, I mean it is Cute AF. So taking a big fluffy brush, I'm going to use this shade on the top called Big Cocktails. I mean, how cute is that? And I'm just going to use it as a transition shade all over the crease. You guys, it's now past 3 a.m. and this is my 3rd cup of coffee. Like, I literally can't even. But we have to, so using this tapered fluffy brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Note to Self. And I'm going to put it a lot deeper into the crease to give us some more definition. Then I'm going to grab some of this shade here called French Kiss and put just a little bit on the outer edge of the eyes only. I'm not going to take it in anywhere really. I'm just going to keep it on the outside. I'm going to go in with some shimmer shades and I want to use a flat brush for this. And I'm using this other palette from Colourpop. It's called Golden State of Mind. You guys, how gorgeous is this? And I'm just going to grab that center shade right at the middle called Can't Stop. Ugh, it is so beautiful. And I'm just going to put it on the first half of the eye, starting from the inner corner to make it really pop. And I'll just flip my brush over to the other side and grab this beautiful bronzy shade towards the bottom called Wing Woman. And I'm just going to put that on the outer half of the eye to give it a nice gradient effect. And now that our concealer has set and we are all finished baking, I'm going to go back in with that e.l.f. brush and wipe away the setting powder. Then I'm going to smoke out the under eye just a little bit using that chocolatey shade French Kiss and applying it only to the outer corner of the eye. Then I'll use the 2 shades that we used in our crease, which were Big Cocktails and Note to Self, and using a big fluffy brush just buff out that chocolatey shade. Now taking any small little buffing brush, I'm going to take this shade Girlfriend in the Golden State of Mind palette, which is such a beautiful iridescent pink, and just pack it into the inner corner of my eyes. I'm also going to take it up onto the brow bone to give us that nice little shimmer. And then we move on to eyeliner, and you guys, this is my favorite eyeliner. Like, this is my ride or die. It's the Maybelline Gel Liner in Blackest Black, and I like to use this with a precise angled eyeliner brush. And as you can see, I start by dragging the liner out from the corner of my eye towards the end of my eyebrow, and then dragging it all the way back in towards the inner corner. From this point, it's basically just about filling it in and kind of perfecting it to make it look the way I want it to. But with this gel eyeliner, you guys, it's about $7 or $8 and it's so black and so manageable. It's my all-time favorite. As you can tell, I am starting to see things coming together and I am feeling it. Okay, now we just gotta finish up our face. So for highlighter, I'm gonna take one of these Super Shock cheek highlighters, and first I took the shade Frosted, but I ended up changing my mind for this other one called Whipped because it has some gleaming iridescent pink shimmer, sort of like what we have going on our inner eye corner, so I thought it would look really cute. Then I'll just go ahead and add some to the Cupid's bow and on the bridge of my nose as well. Look how cute this blush is, you guys. It's from Milani Cosmetics in the shade Tea Rose, and it's such a beautiful dusty rosy pink, and it gives a very cute and innocent flush of color to your cheeks. And now you know you gotta take a moment to appreciate those final finishing touches. Ooh girl. Now I am using the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara, but it's not necessarily an all-time favorite, only because I'm going to go in with falsies later, so the mascara is really just to make my lashes darker. So I'm going to be using the Duo Lash Glue to apply the Ardell Wispies, which are like a holy grail original classic. You can't go wrong with Wispies. For lipstick, I'm going to go with one of Maybelline's nude lipsticks. It's in the shade 655 Daringly Nude, and I mean, oops, you can tell it's very much loved. Now, I could have left it just like this, but I decided I wanted a little bit of gloss and shimmer, so I went in with this curvy lip gloss from Colourpop. It's from the I Love Sarai collection to just give us a little bit more oomph. Alright you guys, that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. See you guys next time. Love you!